You ever notice how some people talk about what they're going to do like it's already an achievement? One day I'm going to start my business. Next week I'm going to hit the gym. I'm planning on writing that book. Months go by, years even, and they're still talking. No action, just the same recycled promises. Let me ask you something. Do you think the world is just sitting around waiting for you to feel ready? Didn't you think success is out there circling your block, looking for the perfect moment to knock on your door? No. Opportunity doesn't wait. Life doesn't wait. Every second you spend thinking about it instead of doing it, you're falling behind. And here's the truth that most people choke on. Nobody cares about your potential. Nobody's clapping for your intentions. The only thing that matters is what you execute. The scoreboard doesn't have a column for almost. So the question is, are you just going to sit there building castles in your head, or are you going to get up right now and make something happen before the day swallows you whole? Because let me tell you, time is not on your side. You want to know why most people never get where they want to be? It's not because the world is against them. It's not because they weren't given the right opportunities. It's not because their boss is a jerk or their parents didn't believe in them. The real reason they've spent their whole life pointing the finger at something outside themselves. They've built this cozy little mental blanket where every failure is somebody else's fault. And as long as they can hide under it, they never have to face the truth. Here's the truth. Your life is yours. That means the wins are yours and the screw-ups are yours. If you didn't show up, if you didn't do the work, if you quit halfway, that's not on your boss, your friends, the government, or the economy. That's on you. But that's actually the best news you're going to hear, because the second you take ownership of everything, you take control of everything. If it's your fault, that means it's also your responsibility to fix it. You're not waiting for someone to save you. You are the cavalry. The problem is, most people don't want that kind of pressure. They want the benefits of success without the weight of responsibility. They want to eat the cake without baking it, without even going to the store to buy the ingredients. They want to wake up with the dream body without ever putting in the reps, or making the sacrifices, or saying no to the garbage food they keep stuffing in their mouth. That's not how it works. You want something? You better own every single step it takes to get there. That means owning your schedule, owning your habits, owning your environment, owning the fact that if you don't get it done, it doesn't get done. Personal accountability isn't about beating yourself up. It's about calling yourself out before the world has to. It's about looking in the mirror and saying, I didn't do enough today and I can do better tomorrow. It's about being honest enough to say, I failed because I didn't prepare, not because the universe hates me. And it's not just about the big goals. Accountability is built in the small, boring, unglamorous actions you take every single day. You wake up late because you stayed on your phone till 2 a.m. That's on you. You missed a workout because you didn't schedule it properly. That's on you. You blew your budget because you couldn't resist buying something you didn't need. Guess what? That's on you. The second you start owning those little moments, you start winning the bigger ones, because habits are like compound interest. Tiny deposits every day add up to something massive over time. But the flip side is also true. Bad habits will bankrupt you before you even realize you're in debt. Here's the brutal part. Nobody's coming to check in on you. Nobody's keeping score for you. You're not in school anymore. There's no teacher giving you gold stars for trying. Out here in the real world, you are both the player and the referee. You call your own fouls. You decide whether you're going to sit on the bench or step onto the field. And don't misunderstand me, accountability doesn't mean you never fail. You will mess things up, you will fall short. But when you own it, failure becomes feedback, not a death sentence. You stop running from it, you stop blaming other people, and you start using it as fuel. The reason most people stay stuck is because they're allergic to that discomfort. They'd rather tell themselves a nice little story about why they couldn't do it. I didn't have enough time. I was too tired. It just wasn't the right moment. That's all nonsense. Those are excuses dressed up as reasons. The truth is, you didn't make it a priority. You didn't put in the work. Every time you dodge responsibility, you hand over a little bit of your power. You shrink yourself, you start believing you're just a victim of your circumstances. And that mindset, that's poison. It will rot your potential from the inside out. But when you flip it And you look at every single part of your life and say, this is mine to change. You start to see possibilities where you used to see roadblocks. You stop waiting for permission. You stop needing validation. You stop living on other people's. And here's where it gets interesting. When you live with that level of personal accountability, other people start to notice. They see that you show up no matter what. They see that you keep promises to yourself. They see that when you say you're going to do something, it gets done. And suddenly people want to work with you, trust you, follow your lead, because they know you're not full of it. So ask yourself, if someone looked at your life right now, would they see someone who's in control? Or would they see someone who's just along for the ride, blaming the driver when the road gets bumpy? So you've got one shot at this, one life, one set of days, hours, and minutes that are slipping away, whether you use them or not. So stop pointing fingers, stop waiting, stop thinking you're gonna magically wake up as a better version of yourself. You wanna change, own it. You wanna win, you wanna get it done, own every single step of it. Because at the end of the day, the scoreboard of life is simple. It's not about what you meant to do or what you planned to do. It's about what you actually did. And the only person who can make sure that number is high enough is you. You can listen to all the speeches you want. You can read every self-help book on the shelf. You can highlight 1,000 motivational quotes. But if you don't act, if you don't execute, all of it is worthless. You don't need another plan. You don't need more time. You don't need permission. You need to move. You need to make the call, send the email, hit the gym, write the page, take the step today, right now while you still can. Because here's the reality, your life doesn't change in some big magical moment. It changes in the small, gritty, unglamorous decisions you make when nobody's watching. It changes when you stop lying to yourself. It changes when you take full ownership of what you want and refuse to put it off another second. There's no perfect time coming. There's no green light. There's just you, the work, and the choice. So stop waiting, get uncomfortable, get focused, and get it done. When you finally take full responsibility for your life, there's no ceiling, there's no limit. The world isn't going to hand you what you want. You're going to take it one relentless action at a time. And when it's all said and done, you'll know you earned it. Not because you dreamed about it, not because you talked about it, but because you got up and did it. So go! Right now, no more excuses, no more waiting. You've got the pen, write the story, you've got the tools, build the life, you've got the chance, take it. Get it done.